fiery passion. When you come round here, well, it starts a chain reaction. My body tells my heart, tells my soul, tells my mind. You're in trouble, girl. You met your match this time. But will you love me after the fever breaks? Will your heart see the hard work true love takes? Will you stick around when ups go down, or will you walk away? Oh, will you love me after the fever breaks? Well, it started with a simple kiss the night your eyes met mine. Pretty soon it turned into chill bumps down my spine. Well, my temperature's been rising. I am dizzy from desire. Oops, oh well, I guess I fell into your burning ring of fire. But will you love me after the fever? Will your heart see the hard work true love takes? Will you stick around when ups go down, or will you walk away? Oh, will you love me after the fever breaks? Fever breaks. Will your heart see the hard work true love takes? Will you stick around when ups go down, or will you walk away? Oh, will you love me after the fever breaks? Will you love me fever break?
Hi folks, I am in the Moose, the Medicine, well, you're with me in the Moose Medicine Show Radio Moose Mobile, but I'm setting up for this evening's experiment. We're going to do an open mic, Global Village open mic it's called. I have done these before and they've always been good fun. Mind you, I always had a captive audience and plenty of musicians, because the only time I've ever done this is in lockdown. So I have put some invites out. I'm just about to put an invite in the chat frame, and that will have a link on it that you can click on and you can come through to the studio. You can also add your own music page to the network, which tonight is 17 outlets, which, no, wait a minute, there's another 4 there. Yeah, that's right. Yeah, it was 21, but it's 4 plus 17. Mathematics, my strong point. That way, there's 21 outlets for this show tonight. If you are an artist, you have a potential of 30,000 30,000 followers to all those networks, and your performance will stay archived on all those networks after our show. We're going to start the show in about 6 minutes. I'm just sitting here setting it all up. So please, if you are an artist, well, even if you're not an artist, click on it, come through, have a chat. Let's see where you are. Let's see where the live music scene in your area is at. Let's talk about your favorite artist. I can bring up a video and we can play that video. So it's a request show and a phone in, and it's open to all, really. Open mic. There's the mic there, look. it's yours to use for the next hour. At the moment, we are listening to our backup stream, and you heard Stephanie Urbina Jones coming to you from Tabac Radio in Galveston, on the beach in Galveston, from the back of another camper van. I'm in a camper van here. They call them RVs in America. Jeff Haynes' broadcast system. We are piggybacking along with tonight. So I'll leave you with Bill Hearn and friends out of Tabac Radio until I get everything set up. I shall post a link in the chat frame. Now, please, if you can't see a chat frame on the window that you're watching on, or if you can't see me writing a welcome note in there, that's nothing to do with the fact I haven't. It's to do with some of the chat frames don't link up for some reason on the app that I'm using. So go to, I'll put up a page to go to. It's Medicine Show on the Road.me. That'll get you through to the Moose page, and that one is all linked in. Let's have some Bill Hearn while I'm playing away. Thanks for being with us, guys. Hope you can stay.
My home ain't in the Hall of Fame. You can go there, but you won't find my name. And my songs don't belong on Top 40 radio. I'll keep the old back 40 for my home. Truck driver van, I do the best I can, and I know a highway that takes me where I need to go. I love to have my fun. Yeah, I'm just a honky-tonk bum. I need to pick my guitar, love my wife some more. My home ain't in the Hall of Fame. You can go there, but you won't find my name. And my songs don't belong on Top 40 radio. I'll keep the old back 40 for my home. Some friends I've left behind, and you know some have left me crying, and some have stayed there right up here by my side. And it's good to have a home, and sometimes it's good to be alone, but it always feels good keeping my good friends so high. My home ain't in the Hall of Fame. You can go there, but you won't find my name. And my songs don't belong on Top 40 radio. I'll keep the old back 40 for my home. Yes, I will for my home.
That is the Santa Fe legend that is Bill Hearn. Bill's partially sighted and in his 80s now, but still gets out and about and does his gigs. I had the great good fortune of enjoying one of them. It was for a Graham Parsons tribute at the now defunct Threadgills venue in Austin. When we were in Austin, he was just great, playing classic country and Texas music, as is the way of our stream that is Tobacco Radio. And we thank Jeff Hayne in Galveston for allowing us to piggyback on his stream when there is no music. This is the Global Village Medicine Show. You have got Rob Ellen in the Moose. You are very welcome to join me in the Moose. I have put up a link in the chat frame. Let me know if you can't see the chat frame, of course. The link is there. All you do is you click on it, you come through to the studio, and I've got more information for you. I can see you there. You'll see a private chat in the studio, and we'll have a quick chat to see what you want to do. You can just talk, just come and hang with me. We'll chew the fat. We'll find out about where you are, what you're doing, where the gigs are, how the gigs are, how that great event was that you went to last weekend. Just anything, really. If you just want to chew the fat, please do come through. Or if you are an artist, that can be done as well. You can fire in here as simply as on your mobile phone that you will have in your back pocket. I guess that's where your mobile phone is. If it's an iPhone, you will need Safari to connect with Restream. We use Restream, and I have all manner of things that we can do at this end. If you just want to talk about your music, you don't have to broadcast. That's cool. I can bring up a video and we can play a video. Let's do that. I'll see. Let me see. Where are we? Yeah, we're officially live on the first ever Global Village Medicine Show. Well, there were some before that, but in the new world order that is post-COVID, the first one. Let us know where you're listening from, and it's nice to have you with us. I will line up a video. I've got a video of some open mic video that I recorded last Wednesday. Is it? No, last Thursday, a week tomorrow. And it was at the Liverpool open mic, Sot Otters open mic. Now, I've got a tune of Sots and I've got a tune of that Ian McFarlane did. He did a fabulous version of a Townes Van Zandt song in a very Scottish accent, which I'm delighted to be able to play for you. I'll line that one up first, and then we'll have Sot after that, unless somebody comes into the studio, and you're very welcome, because it is an open mic. And let me just put this up. That's where social media displays, and this is the link. That's the open mic link. I know you ain't going to be able to click on that, but you can in the chat frame right now. So please do just join me, and we'll have a chat about wherever you are, whatever you're doing. Keep it to music if you want. We can talk about anything. It's an open mic. That's your mic. It's open. Come and join me, and it's all yours. All right. So let me put you back on Tabac in Texas just for the moment. and then I'll have a little bit of open mic footage from Aleppo last week. Bill, we just had you. Oh, and there's another Bill Hearn song. Let's do that. This is Bill Hearn, Friend and Friends Dust.
Started traveling, my mind to unravel. Footloose tramp, I thought I'd play. Now the knots unwound, gal, sing a different song now. I don't believe I'll ever change my ways. I'm a rambler, I love youth, I've gambled. Song I sing, the Rambler's Blues. Taking hard, gal, ain't in my cards now. Can't kick the dust off my boots. There ain't no use in me trying for excuses. I'll tell you true, the way I feel. You understood my leaving, don't you go to grieving. If I say rambling's all that's real, and I say rambling, all that's real. Use in denying, gal, there'll be no crying. Reason is it suits my soul. There's nothing more to say now. I guess I'm on my way now. I just stop out to let you know. I'm a rambler, love of youth, I've gambled. Song that sings the Rambler's Blues. Can't keep the dust off my boots. They used to take it hard, gal, Lord, it just ain't in my cards now. Can't kick the dust off my boots. Keep on walking. Can't kick the dust off my boots. I know this feeling, my friend, I'm walking on. Walk on, walk on, walk on, walk on, gal. I see the sun shining, I'm on my way. You know I get the urge to roam. Got the roam, got the roam, got the roam. And I know that rambling's all that's real. Free flying bird that's real. Can't keep the dust off my boots. Keep walking on. Yeah, I'm gonna keep on walking on down that road. Walking on down that road. Yeah, I can't keep the dust off my old dusty boots. Me neither. Let's walk on. Walk on. Dust off my boots. Let's take it on down.
wanted to play that Towns Van Zandt song.
Oh,
Very nice.
Towns Van Zandt.
Which one?
No Place to Fall. It's
Oh,
called.
lovely. Okay.
well, that's good.
It's a little old
I'm
song.
going to play one as well. It's not that one.
Which one? I'll do one as well then.
Somewhere a microphone.
No, you can have this one. Watch all the violin, that's all.
Oh, it's got.
You don't need to get very close, it's pretty pokey. So
Well, there's only
I'll
one
take the
orifice
picking
in that
one.
guitar.
Cool. Have you got an input on this?
No,
No.
just one orifice.
Well, that's okay.
To be
It's
honest,
such a nice guitar.
The mic's really hot, so you'll be fine with the picking.
So, Bill.
Come on.
You know, it'd be better if I made myself live. It's the first time I've done this, guys. I am a presenter and producer all in one go. It is the Global Village Open Mic. That is, and let me just put myself up so you can see me pointing at the mic, which is open, and it's open to you. It's open to you to come into the studio on this link. Now, that link isn't live on the page, but it is live, a live link in the chat frame. So look for that. If you can't find it, I can send it to you in Messenger. That can happen too. Please do join us. Plug your gig, plug your event, plug your record, plug your recording, anything at all. Just it's yours, Mike, and that's it. That's the open. Please do come in and join us. Okay, so some open mic action in your left-hand window. That is from last week. Last Thursday, I was in the open mic with Sought Otter at the wonderful Argyle Hotel in Ullapool. If you're in the area on the west coast in west of Ross, maybe you're doing the North Coast 500, make sure that you plan that so you're in Ullapool. It's a top tip, really, Ullapool. Either for the open mic on a Thursday and there's live music in Argyle on a Friday. Ullapool's pretty cool anyway for music any night of the week, but particularly Thursday night, and particularly Sought Otter's open mic. Sundays are good as well. There's two sessions. There's a session in the afternoon and a session in the evening as well. Anyway, I ramble. This here in your left-hand window, as you look at your screen, is Ian McFarland, and I was nice to see Ian. He's got Nairn connections as well, where I'm from on the East Coast. He's a fabulous fiddle player, but I had no idea he had such a groovy guitar style as well, and I certainly had no idea that he was going to sing a Towns Van Zandt song in a very Scottish accent. So let me just start him up, and I'll mute the mic and leave the studio to Ian McFarland from the Thursday open mic at the Argyle Hotel in Ullapool. We can do this. We can play your open mic footage. It's all down to you coming and letting me know what you want to do, because it's an open mic and this mic is open and it's open for you. Come and join me.
Oh, well.
Come on.
If I know where to fall and I needed to, could I count on you to lay me down? I never tell you no lies. I don't believe it's wise. You have pretty eyes, so don't spin this around. Yea, much of a lover is true. Here then I'm gone for the blue. I'm sure wanting you. Yeah, the skies full of silver and gold.
Okay, Ian,
Try to hide
we're struggling a bit with the, let me just check the internet speed again. The technicalities of the whole thing. Yeah, internet speed.
It's not for long.
Kill Ian for now. Problem is, myriad. The problem is when you're doing this, there's two different downloads going on at one time. I am advised that the video is downloading into the studio and then it is uploading from here. And if I'm uploading from here as well, there needs to be quite a whack of internet to be able to do that, and it should be working. It's more than twice as much as it actually needs on the upload anyway, but the download, and it's the upload that's more important. The download has just dropped to 2.7. The upload's 12.7. This is really interesting, of course, to everybody, not just me. Well, it is kind of crucial to me. So I apologize for the break in transmission. And yeah, it's all gone a bit quiet on the internet here. Let me show you where we have the light. I have been touring. I can play a little clip actually of the tour that I'm covering while I'm out here. I'm on the western islands, out on the Hebrides, particularly, and South Uist, which is just the most magnificent, crystal clear sea, beach strewn paradise. Honestly, it's just been fantastic. Let me show you out the window. Excuse me while I jiggle the camera. It will have to come with me, and I'll hold it as steady as I can. That has been my view for the last couple of days. I've got a lot of work done today, and it was my office. Last night it was better than my television. Out there, if I can show, you can't see for the curtain. Yeah, out there, good way out, I had a dolphin show. There's more dolphins in one place than I've ever seen. There was maybe about 12 of them in 2 pods, and they were having a whale of a time. They were out there breaching and twirling and just playing. They were having fun, and so was I. I spent about an hour until the one eye that I've got on my binocular, because it's only got one lens on it at the moment, was kind of frozen with watching them. That was about an hour I watched them last night. And today we've had all manner of stuff today. A couple of shell duck. We're at a duck pond in the front of the Moose for a while. A couple of shell duck. Loads of green red shank. This is really boring if you're not into birds and animals and nature. And at one point, I had 13 on the low tide. 13 because I counted them. Seals sitting out there on the rock. And I'm assuming if there's seal and dolphin action, there must be a lot of salmon out there, and they looked like they were happy enough just to sit out there and digest their dinner. That was been my day today. I've been also sending out invites for our Belladrum stage, and that while I'm talking about it will be announced. Deadline for the program is the 4th of May, and I remember that date particularly because it's Star Wars date. Yes, May the 4th be with you, and hopefully we'll have everything up together for Belladrum. Have I got a graphic for Belladrum? Let me just have a look. Anyway, while I'm doing this, I'm kind of hoping that somebody will come into the studio and we can at least try out the network. There's enough internet for me to waffle away like this forever, and I can play our backup service at Tobacco Radio, and I'll be happy to do that. Failed at the first attempt as far as playing the video is concerned, but I'm hoping that somebody will come in, even if it's just for a chat, and we can at least try out pairing you and me in the studio. Let me just have a look for a graphic for... Well, there's a graphic for Tobacco Radio. There you go. That's our backup service. I'll play some more from Tobacco, and thanks to Jeff in Galveston for doing that. Oh, here, this is what we'll do. I can show you this. This is in the wake of Metagamma. That's why I'm out here on the Western Isles on the Hebrides, following this tour around, which is commemorating the leaving of these islands of some 1,800 young people on 3 boats 100 years ago to the day of the first gig that we did in Stornoway. And Lisa Mulholland and Willie Campbell have both done shows for us to highlight that is all going on, and those are available on the page that you're viewing on just now. And it's a harrowing story, really, of the emptying of these islands of young people. And really, it would not be as empty as all of this if it hadn't been for that happening 100 years ago. There has been migrations from these islands forever, and of course forced ones as well. So that's Metagamma. It's on. Let me just pull up the introduction to last night's show. Tonight they're playing at on the bottom of this island. That's I get confused. Where am I? South Uist at the moment. Ben Beckler yet the other day. South Uist, they're playing in Village Hall down there tonight. And we all go to from Eriskay, which, if anybody has seen the Whiskey Galore movie, I'm going to see if I can find the actual wreck of the politician tomorrow, where all that whiskey, it was a true story, it all was wrecked. Crates, thousands of crates of whiskey in the middle of the Second World War, when everything was rationed and whiskey was impossible to get. I think it was going to Canada as a bribe, and it ended up on the rocks. Whiskey on the rocks. Down, just I'm pointing out this window, and it is somewhere down there, not too far down there. I'll find that tomorrow before I jump on the flight. I'm thinking video storage. And I'll find a little bit of video. It's saying it's almost full, so once I play this, I can pull system, make room for some more stuff as well. So I'm going to take that off and put this back on again. And thanks for your patience, guys. You are with me in the Moose. This is in the wake of Metagamma. Just a snippet, just to give you a taste of the atmosphere behind the piece, and it will be in Inverness at Eden Court Theatre for the big gig next Friday.
Young Hebrideans from Lewis, Harris and North Uist, all bound for Canada.
As I was saying, just a sneak preview of In the Wake of Metagamma, which is in tour here in the Western Islands just now, and playing to full houses. The Gaelic songs, as you heard one of there, the audiences, and this is really touching, that I've been at shows, at the shows, have all been singing along with the traditional Gaelic songs. And the response to the piece has been fantastic. Just goes to show how much people here appreciated the efforts of Lisa researching the show and getting it together in time for the commemorations. So we are in the Moose, and we still haven't got anyone to come in live, which is a shame. That's the stream there. I'm just trying to find out where I can. I've just pinned that to the chat frame. Yes, I'm learning as we go along. I've pinned that to the chat frame. So if you find the chat frame on the window that you're viewing on, please do. Let's have a chat anyway. Let's see if anybody's done that. Please do tell us where you're listening from. That'd be interesting. Anything at all, really. And if you fancy coming on live, because it is an open mic, this is the mic and it's open, and it would be all yours if you come on. Whatever you want to plug, whatever you want to play. If you want to just play a video, send me a link when you're in the studio. I'll play that. Just anything at all. It's wide open. I'm going to give it another 25 minutes. We'll make it an hour show, and we've got viewers with us on my page, and it's good. Thanks for coming in on my page. Wake Up the Sun Music. There's been people on that page viewing since we started. Now that is a page to promote live music in Ayrshire. So there will be loads of musicians, Ayrshire musicians. There's lots going on down there. Anyway, there'll be loads of musicians on that page. If you know anybody that should be coming in and being part of the Global Village Open Mic, please do share this. Let them know. Put it on your page. We've still got another 25 minutes to go, and we can feature a few people in that time. And beautiful Nairn Nights as well. My hometown and homepage. There's folks listening on there, as well as the Highland Sessions and Open Mic group. So again, that's where keep your eye on where all the open mics are in Scotland. Right, well, let's try and get, I'll put you over to radio for now, which is over in Galveston in Texas. We'll have a song from there, and I'll queue up Ian McFarlane because he's disappeared from my queue list. Now I'll queue up Ian McFarlane. I might try the other one. I'll try Sot's song, which I recorded at the open mic last Thursday in Aleppo, which was a fantastic night out. So I'm going to put you over here. Let's see who's coming up next. We've got a bit of Stephanie Arbina Jones for you. This is Jolene.
Jolene, 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 I'm begging of you, please don't take my man. Jolene, 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 please don't take him just because you can. Your beauty is beyond compare with the flaming locks of auburn hair, with vibrant skin and eyes of emerald green. Your smile is like a breath of spring, voice is soft like summer rain, and I cannot compete with you, Jolene. He talks about you in his sleep, there's nothing I can do to keep from crying when he calls your name, Jolene. And I can easily understand how you could easily take my man, but you don't know what it means to me, Jolene. Jolene, 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 of you, please, my man. Jolene, 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 please don't take him just because you can. Choice of men, but I could never love again. He's the only one for me, Jolene. I had to have this talk with you. My happiness depends on you, and whatever you decide to do, Jolene. Jolene, 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 I'm begging of you, please don't take my man. Jolene, 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 please don't take him even though you can. Please don't take him even though you can. Jolene, Jolene, Jolene,
screen, that is Stephanie Urbina Jones. She's from Fredericksburg in Texas, and that's basically where we met Jeff Hayne. So this is her home radio station. You heard Stephanie with her wonderful mariachis, and her mariachi show now has played the Grand Ole Opry in Nashville 3 times now, so it's quite an achievement. She was the very first Hispanic female artist to play with mariachis at the Opry, so they can't take that away from her. That is Stephanie Urbina Jones. I got to see her, and at the risk of being boring about my travels, that was a big night though. It was her Christmas party at her venue in Fredericksburg, Texas, in the Hill Country, just a good bit south of Austin, actually. And she had a full mariachi show with her, and it was fantastic. I think that is on YouTube somewhere. I should pull that out, one from the archive at some point on the iMTV channel. You're with me. This is iMTV, International Moose Television. It is international because we broadcast internationally on the internet, but travel internationally. And the Moose, both Moose, actually, both. I'll have to do this anyway, because this is the American Moose, and we've been up and down America a couple of times now in this old girl, and it was bought by you, and it is one of your facilities that is available if you want to use that vehicle site. Just get in touch with us, because it was bought by followers of this video station, and crowdfunded and bought in Calgary, Alberta, where it is at the moment. I hope to join it again in August, and it's fit for the road. It's a 1984 Vandura GMC 8-cylinder monster beast of a thing, and we have traveled up and down America 3 times in this. I hope at some point to do the East Coast, but we've done the center, we've done Texas and Louisiana, and we have done the West Coast in this old girl so far, and have and it's ready to go. I'm going to go and try do coast to coast in Canada in August. So if you would like the Moose to come by, and you know people in Canada, we're up for it. We're also going to follow up on the story of the Metagama and the people that went to Canada. Red Deer was established on the back of the people who came from here on those 3 ships that left here 100 years ago. So I want to try and follow up on all that stories. Okay, so this time last week, we were at an actual open mic, and this open mic here doesn't seem to be attracting any takers. I'm going to keep doing it, though. I'm going to keep doing it until I think it's an idea that will catch on. The idea being that this is the open mic. Let's get rid of the Canadian Moose, which is at the moment in Calgary, and I hope to join. This is the open mic. It can be yours. All you have to do is click on the chat, the chat message, which is pinned to the chat frame on your page, and that is the link. You can go straight through, and we've got 1/4 hour, so anybody that wants to come through can come through. We'll be able to highlight their music, or you'll be able to play a tune if you're ready to go. We have 1/4 hour, so it'd be nice to just to try that out. So humor me coming to the Medicine Show Radio Moose Mobile. There's folks watching from the Medicine Show Radio page, also from Michael Terry Riding Point and Sharpie FM page as well. And thanks to Michael for everything he does on his radio show, for everything that we do. He takes care of my late brother, Brother Mark's country show on a Tuesday, and keeps the Wayward Ellen Boys name up there, and does the Riding Point show on the Sundays out of Sheppey FM as well. So we're friends, really good friends everywhere that help with everything that we're doing.
What's for him then?
No more so than hold back on SOT until we get ready for the internet is a good bit better, so this might well play for us. SOT is the mother hen, really, of Ullapool music, and looks after the music in the Argyle Hotel, which is one of the good venues anywhere, but particularly in Ullapool, and does an open mic on a Thursday. So just show up, take your guitar, show up and enjoy the music. And this is SOT and kind of house band, I suppose, or some of the members of the house band. I think she introduces them. This is SOT Otter at the Argyle Hotel open mic in Ullapool just last week.
Stretched in your skin, breathing the shadows as you sever all your senses. Folded small and wasted like song, carrying on the road. Oh, dog, are you sleeping with your eyelids thin as paper? Should I stay and watch you suffer for a while and then go home? Are you waiting for the great bird to come down from your shoulder? She don't fly for anyone these days, long since the
So buffering problems, and the internet's just died on me as well. It seems to be sporadic at the moment. Sorry about that. I think it would probably be better if somebody was beaming in rather than me trying to channel out to try again. No, didn't seem to be very cooperative. Okay. Backup system's working okay, and we'll thank Jeff Ian for that again. It is no, it's not going to come back. It is Tobacco Radio out of Galveston in Texas. Come on, SOT, you can do it. Why am I talking to a computer?
I overheard them saying that they thought you'd be alright.
Is it going
The
to work?
time you almost made it out your
It's
eyes, so cold and bright was it hard for you to accept?
I'm going to hold that back, guys. I'm going to thank you for being with us sporadically. There's been folks with us all night. Wherever you are, thanks for spending a bit of time with us. There's listeners on the Medicine Show radio page, which is always nice to know that our Flying Shoes Review, as well as there's listeners there too. Flying Shoes Review is our social media bloggers and podcasters site. It is, again, it's like this. It's an open It's not a mic, but it's an open page. If you want to send reviews to me, I will post them up on the page. And if you want to be a regular contributor, and we have one or two that are, I can give you admin access to that, and you can just put your reviews and podcasts up directly yourself. There are one or two really cool podcasts up there, and they go up weekly. Look out for Noel Casey, After Midnight in Dublin, FM, heavily featured on Flying Shoes Review, and a fantastic. I poach a lot of music from Noel. We rustle. My brother used to do that as well. We used to rustle tunes, and all the broadcasters do actually. They off each other, and it's basically just to get sharing this music to as many people as possible. What iMTV is all about as well. And I know that Jeff is at it seems to have gone dead on me. At Tobacco Radio. I'm going to fire that up again and see what's happening here. It's Beckendorf, Mr. Cool, various songs from an album, various songs, who is on at the moment. And I don't know anything about Ben B. Beckendorf, but I do like Tobacco Radio for this because it's collated by a good friend, Jeff Hayen, and what he does, he puts a lot of time and effort into it, and he adds artist biogs with every song that he loads up to the system. So you can find out loads about all the artists that's playing there. If anything catches your ear, you'll find a discography and an artist biog, and you can share on Facebook, Twitter, and song facts, anything that you hear on there. So let's play out with that. We're coming up to, it's not too late, guys. If you want to be featured on the show, click that link, come on through, and we'll welcome you onto the show in the closing stages. Otherwise, we're going to play out now with Ben B. Beckendorf coming live back radio in Galveston on the Gulf Coast of Texas. And thanks for calling in, and thanks for viewing, thanks for being with us.
Sioned dwi'n ffrindiau fy Rob, dyn ni'n helpu Rob adeiladu studio newydd yn y Moose Mobile, a dyn ni'n neud gig yn Llamerllyn efo llwyth o fwrladron yn y Cross Keys, a bydd Mai y 9fed. Dewch yn lli, dewch i ddawnsio, dewch i gael hwyl.
Thank you. And now in English, thank you, Sinead, for that. She is plugging a gig that we're going to be doing in Wales and the MMSS. Oh, I haven't got the English one. I've only got the Welsh one. Here's our partner there. This is Pigman telling you more. Eventually, when it does, it will be Pigman. Oh, it has. Here we go. This Pigman in Llanfachlin.
Hello, I'm a friend of Rob Helen. I'm Pigman, and Rob's got a new thing on, which is raising money for his new Moose Mobile, which he's going to need. Which is it's going to be a big, beautiful aluminium, gorgeous recording studio, which loads of people will be able to tap into with love and music and wonderfulness. And it's going to be on Tuesday the 9th of May, which is at the Cross Keys. There's going to be like a
fundraiser, benefit,
and wiggly thumb and finger movements. Okay, enjoy.
Pigman and Tom Mason, the Blue Buccaneers, added pirate, on the what date? 9th, is it?
9th
of May in the Cross Keys, here in the Llanfachlin. Thank you very much. Did I say that right? Llanfachlin.
You did, Diane.
Llanfachlin.
There we are. It'd be nice if I remember to unmute the mic when I'm talking. It would help the proceedings endlessly, I'm sure, not just to have a dead screen with nobody announcing anything. Tom Mason's on your Tom Mason's tour is on your screen right now. Can't wait. That's what we're doing next after this island hopping adventure. We are starting that off in Berwick in the wonderful radio rooms, and then on to the Conway Pirate Festival for 2 nights at the Nation weekend. I'm going to be a pirate, which is fitting, and then on to Llanfachlin in Powys in mid Wales for the Cross Keys, which you just heard. The lovely pig, but just then we've got the Peak District, York, as well as Hull, and then we're on to back up the Scottish one. We're at the Ardisia Folk Fest, Folk Club, and then Strathpeffer Crystal House. Down to March, 2 festivals, one of them being the Crags Festival in Straven. So it's a full-on tour, and starting on the 4th of May. Thanks, guys. Thanks for your indulgence. Thanks for the likes and shares. Thanks for popping in to see us, and thank you for your very supportive tips and donations as ever. Stay tuned.